Hello, everyone, and welcome to VAIR, which is for winning dreams. We are back again with a yet insightful video, and this is 50 most important words for your TISSNET 2024 from the English proficiency section. So, we've already covered 50 very important words, part 1. Now, we are here to cover the next 50 words. So, come, let's start. So, the first word is eclectic. Eclectic, it's pronounced as eclectic, not eclectic. Selecting or employing elements from a diverse range of sources or styles. So the eclectic food that was served was great. Egregious. The egregious means outstandingly bad or shocking. So the egregious mistake made by him was unforgivable. Elucidate means to clarify or explain. So if you could please elucidate this point further, it would really help me understand. Ephemeral or transient, something that doesn't last very long. So fashion is an ephemeral statement. Facetious. Facetious means treating serious issues with inappropriate humor or being flippant. So his facetious behavior towards his mother's illness was quite shocking. Moving on, we have fervent. So, displaying a passionate intensity. So, the fervent humor showed how good a stand up comedian he is. Fluctuate. So, to change irregularly in number or amount. So, his performance is generally good. I don't know why this quarter it was fluctuating so much. Formidable. So, formidable means inspiring fear or respect, being impressively large, powerful, or capable. So, his formidable attitude will not be forgiven this time. Galvanize. Galvanize means to shock or excite someone into taking action. So, I think the leader this time was so effective and such a great one that he galvanized everyone into doing the work on time. Garrulous. Garrulous means someone who talks excessively. So a person who is very garrulous speaks too much. So she is so garrulous that after one point of time, I can't hear her anymore. Guile. So guile means sly or cunning intelligence. It would not be without his guile that he would reach the or he would trace the rungs of higher authority so soon. Gusto, enthusiastic and vigorous enjoyment. So she participated in the picnic with so much gusto that we couldn't have imagined it without her. Harbinger, a sign or foreshadowing of something to come. So these dark clouds are harbinger of the heavy rainfall that is going to follow. Haughty. So haughty is arrogantly superior and disdainful. Her haughty attitude makes her come across as unapproachable, and so her students don't ask her enough questions. Hedonist. Hedonist is a person who seeks pleasure and indulgence as the highest good. So she is so hedonistic that she can't work without any sort of appreciation. All right, moving on. So idiosyncrasy is a distinctive or peculiar feature or behavior. So her idiosyncrasies, she's so insecure about her idiosyncrasies that she does not come across as a confident individual. Illicit. Illicit means forbidden by law, rules, or custom. I think it is illicit for two people to travel on the same ticket in the same flight. Immutable, unchanging over time. So the exact opposite of fluctuating, unable to be changed. So she is so learned that it comes across as it's immutable to let her not learn something new. Impetuous, acting or done quickly and without thought or care. She was so impetuous about serving food that she dropped it everywhere. Ineffable. Ineffable means too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words. Her great contributions are definitely worth appreciation, but no matter how much we appreciate, it comes across as ineffable. Juxtapose. So, juxtapose is to place or deal with close together for contrasting effect. So, the entire thing juxtaposed at such a position that it was difficult to take a call. Jovial. So, jovial means humorous or friendly and cheerful in demeanor. His jovial nature makes him likable by everyone. Judicious. So having, showing, or done with good judgment or sense. So use these resources judiciously, and our future generations will be in much better hands. Kindle. So kindle means to ignite or arouse a feeling, emotion, or passion. After listening to her talk, she got kindled. All my feelings got kindled to learn more and more about this leader. Kinetic. So relating to or resulting from motion. So her kinetic movements are so graceful that I'm sure she will be a great gymnast. Knack. Knack is a skill, ability, or talent. Her knack to learn new things is really shocking. Laconic. Laconic is the exact opposite of garrulous, which we covered before. So using very few words, concise to the point, so much so that it might come across as a little rude at times. So it's no point asking her for explanation. She's quite laconic that way. Lethargic. Lethargic is when you are tired, sluggish, apathetic, affected by lethargy. So she works in such a lethargic manner that I don't feel like telling her to do anything further. Light or lithe, thin, supple, and graceful in movement. Her lithe movements show how wonderful a dancer she is. Magnanimous. Magnanimous means very generous or forgiving, especially towards a rival or someone less powerful. That mother has to have a magnanimous heart. She forgave the murderer of her son. Malleable. So malleable means easily influenced or shaped or adaptable. So this can be in terms of metals. So we usually check the malleability of metals, or in terms of the adaptability of a person, the character trait. So she is such that in whatever situation you put her, she is quite malleable. That way she manages. Melancholy means sadness, typically with no obvious cause. I don't know what is making me feel so melancholic these days. Maybe the floods in Himachal have affected my psychology a little. Mitigate, to make less severe, serious, or painful. So these medicines will definitely mitigate your pain, but you have to do something else to get rid of it permanently. Morose. Morose also means sullen and ill-tempered, quite it's similar to melancholy. So her morose nature brings down the energy in the room. Nebulous, unclear, vague, or ill-defined. She is quite nebulous when it comes to choosing her career path. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is bringing back memories. Whenever I visit that ice cream cart, nostalgia hits me as to how I used to visit it with my parents. Notorious means mischievous or undesirable quality or deed. The children in this particular section are so notorious, I don't feel like going there to teach. Obstinate, stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or course of action. I don't know why is she coming across as so obstinate. She is quite adaptable otherwise or malleable otherwise. So obstinate would be the opposite of malleable. Ominous. Ominous is something that is bad or unpleasant. So the black crow is supposed to seeing a black crow the first thing in the morning comes across as ominous. Ostentatious, characterized with vulgar or pretentious display, designed to impress or attract notice. Look at the way she's walking. It's so ostentatious. There's no way people will look some other way. Palpable is able to be touched or felt or tangible. So achieving this thing, coming so close to my achievement, the destination looks quite palpable now. Paradox, something that is contradictory but may be true. So the paradox of water being tasteless is still to be explored. Peruse. Peruse means to read or examine thoroughly and carefully. So it is, I will leave it to your perusal for you to read and then take a call on whether we should go ahead with this contract or not. Pervasive means spreading widely through an area or group. The effect of a speech is so pervasive that everyone wants to be a part of her committee. Pithy. Pithy means brief, forceful, and meaningful, but generally concise. So her speeches are generally so pithy that people find it difficult to understand. Quandary. So quandary means a state of uncertainty or perplexity. So once when her brother was in the hospital, She fell in a quandary whether she should attend the conference or be at the hospital. Quixotic. Quixotic means exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical. To never lie in life is quite quixotic. It's difficult to lead a life without lying. Rambunctious. Rambunctious means boisterous or uncontrollably exuberant. So that is generally where you can say something very, very noisy. So the class next door is rambunctious. I am not being able to speak loud enough. Recalcitrant. So recalcitrant means resisting authority or control or being disobedient. So it is quite a recalcitrant nature to not listen to your elders. Redundant means repetitive or no longer needed. So she is good and better at it. So she is either good at it or she is better at it. You can't say good and better. That's the use of this is quite redundant. So that's all for now. And if you have any doubts related to your vocabulary related questions or any other questions related to the English proficiency section of TISSNET, do let us know in the comments below. All the best.